Daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Subscribe to the channel, follow us on all our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and also on our Facebook group, which is a Prince Miller Entertainment TV. We're available on Twitter at @PMillerENT. Follow us on Twitter and follow back. Today is the 1st of March 2022. Welcome to new month. And so guys, here's the latest corruption. And yes, 25 government officials have been arrested over the past week on allegations of criminal abuse of office or fraud and stealing large quantities of bitumen meant for the rehabilitation of the Harare Bindura Road under the Emergency Road Rehabilitation Programme 2. Of the 25, 7 are Department of Roads senior officials in Mashonaland Central who were arrested for allegedly stealing the bitumen. 4 are officials from the Ministry of Mines and Mining Development accused of attempting to allow pegging on land in Uzumba, Maramba, Pfungwe and Mutoko that was closed to pegging. The final 14 are fired former Zinara staff of the Shurugi toll gate allegedly involved in a case swipe fraud that raked in $16 million. Investigations into the Department of Roads found evidence that the senior officials were stealing the bitumen, which they would then sell in Harare. Transport and Infrastructure Development Minister Felix Mona said in an interview yesterday, it is said to report that another syndicate in the Department of Roads in Mashonaland Central has been busted with the assistance of P. Glendale. In this instance, bitumen meant for the Harare Bindura Road was being stolen and sold in Harare. Initial investigations indicate that the provincial senior officers were at the center of this theft. All involved are now assisting police with investigations. Minister Mona said this ministry would continue to tighten security at all storage facilities countrywide to curb thefts. We continue to tighten all controls around our material storage areas to ensure that this will not be repeated anywhere in the ministry. We thank the police and members of the public for their alertness and vigilance. Together we will conquer the scourge of corruption and theft of public assets, he said. This is not the first time that such incidents have been reported. In 2019, at least 215 drums of bitumen worth $4 million were stolen at a road construction site in Kivu, and the government rolled out extensive investigations to apprehend the culprits. The bitumen meant for the dualization of a 10-kilometer stretch along the Harare Bedbridge Highway went missing under mysterious circumstances. Investigations revealed that the manner in which the bitumen disappeared had footprints of an inside job by some officials from the Department of Roads. Thefts of similar nature had also occurred in the past in Wedza and Gweru, pointing to a coordinated racket that might be involving convenience between a gang of officials in the Department of Roads and the suppliers. Minister Mona said this ministry was on a drive to stamp out corruption in all the departments. Recently, the focus has been on CVR, where unscrupulous elements within the department were fleecing the public of their hard-earned cash. A stop has been put in place, he said. Corruption and a poor working ethic by some officials at the Central Vehicle Registry, CVR in Harare, have been cited following motorist failure to acquire number plates. Since last year, the 4 Ministry of Mines and Mining Development officials were arrested yesterday on charges of criminal abuse of office after they allegedly recommended the registration of mining claims on land closed for pegging in Uzumba, Maramba, Pfungwe and Mutoko. The 4 Tiza Mandawa, Junodaishe Mobariri, Raicho Komo and Godfrey Nadirai were arrested by officers from the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission. They are still assisting with the investigation. In a statement, ZEC said the 4 are accused of recommending the registration of mining claims on grounds not to open for pegging and prospecting in Uzumba, Maramba, Pfungwe and Mutoko. The Shurugi toll gate matter, which has already seen the 14 dismissed in internal hearings or resigning after this started, moved up a step when ZEC over the weekend arrested 12 more Zinara revenue clerks for fraud involving $9.8 million after they created fake tape cards which they swiped for motorists at Shurugi toll gate. More Blessing Zimba, Phyllis Mawere, Farai Mutamba, Cleopatra Chiweta, Ismail Mudzamiri, Kelvin Magwarinaka, Olin Magumise, Agnes Gara, Esnad Manda, Jackson Kazembe, Tanyaradzwa Samupanya, and Maxine Mweje are accused of fraud involving more than $9.8 million. It is alleged that the group created fake tape cards which they swiped to allow motorist passage using the online payment system while they collected the cash for themselves. Last Friday, 2 other Zinara senior employees were arrested at the Shurugi toll gate by ZEC, facing 234 counts of fraud involving $6.8 million. Supervisors Lillian Shunrai and Peter Pikita are also accused of using Zinara swipe cards and pocketing state money. They were arrested following a tip-off, and others may be implicated in the scheme as investigations continue. 7 other employees at the toll gate were arrested last year. So guys, the government is failing us. It's failing us to actually tighten up my screws, especially by my toll gates up. And mari you can muomwe me vanoshanda kuzinara vayo vanenge vari pamatogeti aya ma-supervisors nema-managers ndoda kutora mari dzese. Isusu toblema chitoti kumari iri kuenda kupi, because mari iyi suppose kunge ichienda kuhurumende kutoti marodhi agadzirwe, kutoti infrastructure igadzirwe. Even ipopo vanenge vari pacho patogeti pacho, amwe matogeti anototyisa kutoti aumana saka mari isiri kubheswa nevanhu vese since pakatanga matogeti aya iri kuenda kupi, because vanenge vasitomborina proper infrastructure yekuti vakwanise kuwanda mvura yanichinaya kana zuva richipisa. Saka mutonemeka kutoti the government needs to wake up and do something regarding to nyaya yematogets aya, because we are losing a lot of money that the government want to recover. I mean, these are funds that they are accounted for. How about dzimwe mari dzimwe dzisingazikanwa dzakafamba sei? Saka mutonemeka kutoti there are so many loopholes when it comes to nyaya yecollecta cash toll gates. The government needs to speed up regarding to that. They need to install more cameras and be more modern technology and at those toll gates, otherwise chango machingo lose mari. In terms of those employees who are stealing bitumen pama roadsides unoitengesa kune dzimwe nzvimbo, amana, this is really bad. And that's why mzoona kuti 10 km kuti igadzirwe panotora na 10 years kana 15 years kuti vanhu vakwanisa kupedza 10 km. Reason why is because some of the employees vanenge vasupported a project vachiba bitumen vachitengesa matuma madrum, munhu unotengesa uko opowa mari wesa muomwe. And again tenda kublema hurumende kuti but hurumende sei vasiri kukwanisa kupedza nzvimbo iyi and only 5 kilometers vaita 2 years. Is because some of these employees vanenge vachitengesa materials au manandika vatengesa suppliers. Saka mutonemeka kutoti madhiri acho anenge achitotiuraya isusu because marodhi aya anenge ane mapotholes. And saka some of the problems that we are facing as Zimbabweans, isusu tiri kukonzeresa some of the problems. And as much as we want to blame the government, I still feel that some of us mari totambira inenge iri shoma, saka totonateka kuti kuba 2 madrum ebitumen tonoatengesa, it will be the best way. But tenge chozviuraya zvakare isusu because road iyo inozotora nguva kuti ikwanise kupedza kugadzirwa. And so I just want to say thanks to ZEC kushanda kwavari kuita nemapurisa, and dai vasungano vakati wandei, including those big wigs vatinoziva kutoti ava vari kuba mari ava ngavasungwe vese. And so we want to keep you guys in the loop regarding to government officials ari kusungwa nenyaya corruption. Is this needs to be intensified in all departments of government so that mbavha dzibviswe ndovanhu vakuraya nyika ivava. And so daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Men Entertainment TV. Thank you guys for listening and watching. This is good news because 25 government officials were arrested in 1 week last week, and the next move will be to recover the funds. Yes, ngavatorwe kana vakatenga motikari, vakatenga mastands, ngaatorwe yayo atengeswe kuti hurumende ikwanise kurecover mari is dzavakatora vachitenga zvavaitenga nemari idzodzo. And so daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Men Entertainment TV. Thank you guys for listening and watching. When I keep you guys in the loop, practically any new information regarding to their court appearances and everything here on this channel. Remember guys to like, share, comment and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our new uploads that we do upload here on this channel. Daily news, breaking news, everyday news. Bless up.